Hello guys. Happy Mindset Monday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. Hopefully you got your water bottle. Oh, mine is almost gone. Your goal is to drink your water by the time I finish our mindset topic for the week. Now, our topic this week is one of my favorites, and it's something that I retouch on at least once every single year because it literally changes the way that you think, and it changes the level of anxiety that you have, and it changes the way that you just move through life. And it is a topic that I absolutely love. It is called the let them theory. And so if you've been here around, you know what the let them theory is, but this is just going to be a really good reminder for you because I think that a lot of people love this topic and love the idea of the let them theory, but then struggle to actually apply it to their lives and remember to do it in the times of their lives that feel overwhelming or out of control or chaotic. And so the Let Them Theory is by Mel Robbins. She literally just released a book that I've been looking for because I want to listen to it on audiobook. It's called the Let Them Theory book, and it is all about this theory that she came up with. And it revolutionizes the way that you think and the way that you go throughout your day if you're somebody who struggles with of trying to be in control of everything in all situations, okay? So the let them theory, this comes into play in moments where you feel like your life is chaos or a moment that you feel like you are trying to hold on to control. Okay, so let's go through a few different examples here for the let them theory. I probably should have wrote these down. I think I have a couple here. Of just letting them, okay? It's a way that you can just let go of your control, just allow people to live their own human experience without you feeling the need to step in or control the situation or worry about what's going to happen or worry about what happened in the future or worry about what other people think. It changes the way that you can go through life without feeling complete overwhelm and chaos, okay? So the let them theory, for example, let's say, what if you are getting together with some of your girlfriends or some of your friends, and maybe you're all planning a little like weekend getaway, okay? Maybe there's going to be so for myself, if I was to use this example, I'd be like, okay, we're going to go hiking, we're going to go out to some restaurants, we're just going to have like a jammy parties in and just like have a good connection time, okay? Now, I'm really lucky right now that I have a really good group of girlfriends, but I also have some friends who I have let go of in the past who, our lifestyles just don't really, mesh that much anymore. And so while I'm planning this girls' night and this girls' trip or whatever this is, and I'm getting excited for it, and I'm excited to get like my little group of girls together and for us to have a fun time, and we all just get along so well. We all are very similar in our interests and all have things in common and things like that. And let's say that there are people outside of that group of girls who maybe I was friends with in the past or maybe would have invited them in the past, and maybe they feel upset or maybe they feel left out and they feel some type of certain way. Now, internally, before I kind of adopted this let them theory, I would feel guilty, I would feel bad, I'd want to include them, I'd want to make sure that they don't feel that way, I'd want to make sure that they don't, get mad at me or that they don't, talk behind my back or things like that. But when somebody feels a certain way, the let them theory means that you let them. You let them feel what they're feeling. You let them have their own emotions and their own experiences. Maybe I left them out because, and drew a boundary, maybe because we just don't get along anymore. Or maybe because they don't have the same things in common that I do anymore. Maybe we just have very different stages in our life. Maybe I don't enjoy that friendship anymore because it doesn't maybe bring me much happiness. Maybe I don't feel valued when I'm with that friend. And so if they're feeling upset, then I let them, and I don't worry internally about how I feel about that, okay? You can also, and I don't know if this is a great example because it's all about just letting people have their own feelings and emotions and experiences without you having to worry about what is going to happen for you. An example that I use this, I obviously love my husband, but I am somebody who loves working out. I'm passionate about exercise. I'm passionate about working out. I love it. It feels really good for me. And literally for our entire relationship, I have been trying to get him to go to the gym with me, to just start working out. And there's been a few here and there, but I'm always on him. I'm always like, you know, you should come to the gym. Do you want to come to the gym with me? Do you want me to make some workouts for you? Do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do that? And I just kind of get in my head and I'm like, why isn't he working out? Why doesn't he take this seriously? Doesn't he know that he should be taking care of himself? Doesn't he know he should be exercising? Shouldn't he and I just get so worked up and overwhelmed about his own life experiences. He's like, I don't want to. I don't really want to. I'm like, okay. So last year, I decided, when I heard this theory, that was honestly the first thing that came to mind in my mind, is because I'm always on Tanner about this, about, come on, come work out with me, take care of your health, like, do your workouts, do whatever you need to do, blah, 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 blah. And I get in my head and I get so frustrated and I get so overworked and worked up about him not taking care of himself, and I get pissy and pissed off about it. I'm like, hey, he should do this, he should do that. Why isn't he doing this? And then when I heard this let them theory, I was like, he doesn't want to work out? Let him. I'm just going to let him. I'm just going to let him do whatever he wants, and I'm not going to get so worked up and crazy over this idea of what I should feel like he should have, or he should do, or he should experience. That is his own life, and that's his own stuff to deal with. And as soon as I just let go, I just stopped asking, stopped prodding, stopped questioning him, stopped pressuring him, just stopped bringing it up. I just let him have his own experience. He said he didn't want to. Okay. I just dropped it. I just let him do what he wants. And you know what happened? Like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, he started working out all on his own. I just let him. I just let him do his own thing. And he finally came around to it. And I was like, this is so mind-blowingly backwards to me, because you should listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. And I just let him. I just let go. I stopped asking. I stopped for a long time, for like a year, which is a long time for me as somebody who, you know, trains and does all of the things. And so I just let go. I just let him. I just let him do whatever he wants with his time. And on his days off, if he doesn't want to come to the gym with me, that's fine. You don't need to go to the gym with me, okay? And he started going all on his own. Freaking crazy. Crazy how that happens. And this can be used in so many different examples. Let's say your husband's off for the weekend and he wants to clean out the garage, but you want to go shopping. Okay, he doesn't want to go shopping. He wants to clean out the garage. Let him. Okay, let him do what he wants. Let him do what he wants. If your kids don't want to go to a specific school, or they don't want to play a specific sport, or they don't want to be friends with somebody, it is not your job to control them and control every little aspect of their life. Let them. They're their own people. They probably know what they want. They're not going to do something if you're forcing them into doing it. Okay? If your parents, if they are, I don't know, I can't speak on anything about parents because my mom watches these, so I can't speak anything on parents. But, you know, if your friends are, let's say your friend is dating this shitty guy, okay? And maybe they've been off again, on again, off again, on again, and you know that he's not good for her, and you've tried to convince her, and you've tried to tell her he's not good for you, you try to convince her to break up with him, and you try and, like, reason with her, and try and talk to her about it, and she's just, like, keeps going back to him, and you're like, I don't understand it, and just drives you crazy. Let him. Just let her. Okay? On a simple day-to-day task, if you are driving down the highway and somebody cuts you off, throwing the middle finger around, let them. Just let them, okay? And as soon as you tap into that let them feel, it automatically is like, you just release all control. It's not your problem anymore. You've released that anxiety and that spiraling, like, the wheel in your brain that just starts to spiral, and you just let it all go. You just let them. And it is so powerful, and you can use it in every area of your life, because the truth is that you get to only control your own life experience, and you get to control how you feel in your life and what's important to you and what you do and how you react to certain things. And the truth is that there is a part of us that likes to be in control. We like to have that control. We like to tell people what to do and guide them and persuade them and feel like we should know best of what to do for them, what they should do in their own situation. And having the let them theory is just like, well, just let them. Just let them make their own choices. They're their own adult. They have their own life experience, and it is not your responsibility to control their life. Okay? People can make their own choices. And so this is something that I really, really want you to try and practice. And this control feeling that you have inside of you to control people, it comes from a place of anxiety inside of you. And as soon as you tap into that, let them, it just kind of brings you back into your own center, and it brings you back into your own damn business, because really that's the only thing that you can control. You can control your actions, your thoughts, how you move through the world, the things that are important to you, and it's not your responsibility to worry about anybody else. And so this week, I want you to stop wasting your time and your energy on that anxiety spinning wheel in your brain of trying to control people, or getting worked up over silly little things, or getting worked up over things that have nothing to do with you, or that have nothing to do with your life. Okay? You get to control your life and what's important to you, and how you spend your time, and how you spend your energy and your thoughts and all of the things. And if somebody's doing something that you don't like, let them. Okay? And it is liberating. It is so liberating. You know, I have people in my life who I love, but I know that they get worked up over the silliest little things. And you know, when you tap into that, it's just like an automatic release of relieving tension, relieving anxiety, relieving that control in your brain that has you feeling that anxious and that tightness and that chaos inside of your body and inside of your brain. And it just all of a sudden just makes everything feel easier and lighter. And so I want you to try and practice it this week. And I want you to bring this idea to the people in your life that you know and that you love, and bring them this idea of, you know, there's actually a different way of doing things that doesn't cause so much chaos and anxiety in your brain, because your life is supposed to be your own life, and you shouldn't have to feel like you have to control everybody else around you. Okay, so we're releasing control, we're letting them do what they need to do, we're letting them do their own thing, and we're not going to worry about it. Okay, we're going to just let them. Okay, so that is our topic this week, the let them theory. If you listen to podcasts, I highly, highly recommend you listen to the Mel Robbins podcast, Let Them. Maybe I'll post it here because it is just like absolutely mind-blowing and crazy. She talks kind of about the same thing that I just did, because I get all my information from her, because she's like a brainiac wizard, amazing woman. But she also goes into a little bit more about like the anxiety of it and where it stems from, the anxiety of it. And it's just really powerful. It's just really, really amazing. Okay, so she also has her book, the Let Them Theory book, that just came out. So if you do struggle with this, then maybe that's something that you can treat yourself with, is doing that. Okay, so that's our topic this week. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.